really wanted to train my legs today. So I got this medicine ball and let's get into it.
The medicine ball really allows you to train the entire body, but if you're intelligent with the practice of movement flows, you can certainly target specific body parts like the legs. I'm trying to focus my lower body to putting a lot of tension through it, cause a lot of damage, and the upper body I'm trying to loosen it up with some movements to break up a lot of the rigidity that I've developed from doing lots of hand balancing and bodybuilding type of movements. I'm still trying to develop control and suppleness in the legs in order for them to function, to support myself, and to move and position and posture myself into whatever I might need to use it for. So I've been a little bit fascinated with the one leg support. It seems to put a good amount of tension to the legs and seems to be a nice stepping stone to move into some other moves once I get more comfortable with it. I'm trying to keep not so much more damage to the knees, as I'm still letting them recover from some of my previous training days.
My back was really sore today when I woke up, so I'm gonna try to not focus on that and let it recover.
This shoulder movement, the shoulder windmill, is really good for building mobility in the shoulders and use it in a more dynamic fashion. I talked about this before in some of my tutorial videos on building shoulder mobility.
It's a little bit after, a pretty good amount of time after the last training session. So I had a little time to relax, to cool down a little bit. So I warmed up with a shower. Hot shower is a really good way to warm up. And maybe you could consider, after you take a hot shower, to get into some kind of movement. But it may be better to just, if it's part of a relaxation time before you go to bed, or before you're designated to relax, maybe just relax. So I think I'm gonna get into 1 or 2 strength movements, and then I'll get into my nighttime stretching. So let's see it.
This move right here is pretty fun. I feel like if I can get a pretty good amount of hold time, it would look really cool too. This right here is an example of using your rotational plane of movement to get up in a pretty efficient manner. And then I really get into training the middle splits actively for as well as I can, and then I finish it off passively. And I end up flowing into a pretty cool combo that I'm really proud of, so check it out and tell me what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Really helps out the channel. Now I'm getting into the bridge. I'm still kind of relearning this move after kind of having some issues with it in the past, mainly due to not really straightening out the arms, and then straightening out the arms really exposed a weakness and imbalance in the shoulders. But the bridge is a really keystone movement that everybody should train at their own level. If you can't do it on the ground, do it against the wall. Put your hands against the wall. And it makes it a little bit easier if you elevate the hands. This is the Taylor's pose, hopefully trying to eventually get to a lotus pose. And I spice it up a little bit by doing some juggling, because this pose I'm just not good at, so might as well just try to multitask, and maybe it'll be the stimulus that I need to really develop it to be okay at. Overall, I'm pretty happy with today's training. It did lack a little bit of pulling movements, but I'll try to balance that out at another day with a lot of pull-ups and maybe some pullovers. I think the next time I go to the pull-up bar, I'll try out some pullovers. But please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.